doesn't matter what accent. Like this is my Spanish accent. This is my French accent. This is my I have one foreign accent.
And they all have a lisp.
Shut up.
And they're all Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Ryan, shut up.
Guys, so this is Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks, where the hijinks are burnout, and so are we. I'm JP.
And I'm also JB.
Oh, fuck. All right, but we're here with our guest, Phill Krew.
Hello.
He's already mesmerized, buddy. Phil,
Yeah.
we're just going to go back right into it. We've been sitting here shooting shit for a little bit, so we're just going to go back into it. We've been working on the format of the show. I think, we need to do the whole intro bit. We'll record that separate. I think me and Zach should do. I've seen podcasting, and, we should do that separate, and then just have the interview so it comes in natural. But
Okay.
Instead of doing that, I'm going to explain all of that and say what we should be doing. Anyways,
I
Phil,
like it.
how
Yeah.
you doing? Yeah, how you doing, bud?
I am doing okay. It's been a busy weekend, but I'm okay.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been
Father's
up to?
Day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, my cats and my dog didn't give me anything.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, dude,
You sit there and clean up after them, watch them all day. They don't even get you a card.
What have you been up to all weekend? What have you had
On
going on?
Friday, I went and saw Robin Hitchcock in Carborough. He's this British singer that I've liked for a while.
Okay.
Good show?
It was a really good show, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Saturday, I went to the Canes victory parade thing.
Okay.
And, I'm not used to being stoned and drunk at 2 in the afternoon.
Oh,
but
shit.
Out in
Yeah,
public,
I saw you
surrounded
sent
by
those pictures. I
thousands.
thought I did think that was the Pride Parade. I was very
no, that's
confused.
next weekend, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think that's where they're, yeah.
But then also was a friend's birthday last night. So, and then today I'm I'm going to do nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Which friend was it?
It was Count Grog, the guy who runs Gouge Wrestling.
Oh,
Nice.
I thought you were going
Nice.
to say Zak Blackfyre.
Yeah. Burnout hijinks from.
Oh,
yeah.
happy
his
birthday, Zak Blackfyre.
Hey, thank you. That was yesterday.
His birthday was also yesterday. Yeah, and we
were nerds.
I let him win some games of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, he
That's
let
what
me
I
win
did.
so hard.
Yeah, let him win. Yeah.
I never played. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I tried to understand Magic. I'm I just don't get the
Which is
concept
crazy
That's
because just
fair.
looking at you, I'd be like, this
Yeah.
guy's been playing.
But then
since
you
the
then you
90s.
remember he does wrestling stuff, so then he's been hitting the head a lot too.
Yeah, that makes
he's
sense.
probably
CT's real.
you
R.I.P.
probably actually
Benoit.
he probably knew fucking Richard Garfield and helped him invent the game, and then got so much head trauma.
of it. Isn't Richard Garfield a cat?
Yes.
No, yes,
Don't
no,
worry.
Like
yeah.
lasagna and everything.
Yeah. Hates
God.
Mondays. I think we've all
Fun
seen
fact.
Was a president.
Yeah, Richard Garfield is actually the great-great-grandson of the president.
The cat that hates
of
that
the
loves
no.
lasagna.
The creator of Magic the Gathering is the legitimate
Yeah,
descendant
100%.
of the president Garfield.
I believe you
It's
because
nuts.
why would you make that up?
I learned it a couple days ago. It's stupid. I
See,
was like,
he
what?
fell for it.
Yeah,
No.
the super autistic guy. You should watch that guy in interviews. But Phil, we were talking about Gouge Wrestling. That's a good segue. And so, how about have you been doing any wrestling shit lately?
There hasn't.
Because I don't know if you guys know this audience. Phil, wrestler, robot fight clubber, stand-up comic, character guy. He does a cool Og the Caveman character,
Og.
and dog walker. Man of many talents that I could put on 5 fingers in my thumb. Don't ask about the other finger. Let's talk about this wrestling though. What have you been doing wrestling lately?
Well, actually, I debuted a new character because for the longest time, as you know, I was
A racist caricature of a. Let's put a picture of it here.
Sheikh Admir Al Akbar, which the joke was,
That doesn't sound racist at all.
it took Admiral Akbar from
What's
Star
the whole
Wars.
name? What was the whole name? Say it again.
Sheikh Admir Al Akbar.
Okay.
It came from a friend of mine and I. We were talking about Star Wars, Admiral Akbar. You put a hyphen in there, that sounds Middle Eastern. I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea for a character. But it was because there was always the evil sheiks in wrestling. I'm like, but my character was also a big Trump supporter, so it was kind of like a joke.
All
cheer
Star
a bit.
Wars names are just basic. They're either stereotypes or making fun of people from Star Trek. So there's
True.
There's a very fine line.
But I think when Donald Trump decided to go to war with Iran, he didn't think of oh man, how's this going to affect Phil's wrestling
We're
character?
not at war anymore.
Oh, yeah,
God,
sorry.
okay. We didn't even get to 5 minutes yet. And you already did.
Police action.
I
Not
did
even
say
4.
if we run out of steam with anything to talk about, we can just bring up politics and let you just rev up the engine for a minute and let you go because I think it'd be funny. But no.
There were places that did want we don't want to have that character on the show, so now I'm.
Yeah. So what do you got now?
Bullshit.
I am now known as the Grand Wazoo.
Okay. What's the?
That sounds
explain.
more racist.
Well,
Do you have a picture of this
Zappa
one?
reference.
Right here.
I will. Yeah, I'll have it. But so back in the 60s, 70s, there was there was a wrestling manager who, ironically, his name was the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. And this guy, he picked the name just because he knew it was going to piss off KKK guys. It was actually, in reality, like a gay Jewish guy. But I'm like,
shout out to Ryan.
Just like Phill.
hey,
both went different ways. Full circle.
I don't practice either one of those. But I'm like,
That's why you're not very good
he
at
just
it.
did like a ridiculous gimmick. Like he was like, well, he's supposed to be somehow foreign, but he never says where. I'm like, okay, why not?
Yeah. Well, it would have been really funny if you just did gratuitous whiteface and then kept doing the Akbar character.
Oh.
The funny thing was,
just
people
shave your beard, look as white as you can, Irish almost.
People who came to the wrestling shows, they knew, knew it was a joke. Like, oh yeah, this guy is a comedian pretending to do this.
Yeah.
So the only people that would be offended by people who never came to the show just assumed the people who were there were offended by it.
It's like if you're at a indie wrestling show, you know of Sheik or the Iron Sheik or one of those guys or the great or Sabu, who is of one of those guys who is that character. So
wait, he was a bad guy?
Yeah. So are you just you're a KKK guy now?
No.
KKK now.
It just
What's the new
when
character?
they see me wearing just like a gold is it called a turban? The one that actually wrap around your head, I think, but and an ugly plaid suit and something. Just
Okay.
if you find the picture of the original Grand Wizard of Wrestling, it pretty much is based on that.
Okay.
Well, I'm not putting that into my search
Oh
history.
yeah.
So John will put a picture of that right
I'll have
here.
Ryan send it to me.
I already have a picture
Yeah,
of
I
it.
think he's already got it. I know he's got a load. I'm pretty sure Ryan posted something a couple weeks ago with the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, you did. You actually did.
Yeah.
You found the page. I'm like, yes, that's who it's based
So,
on.
what's the next show you got coming up? You got
There's
anything?
July 25th for the next wrestling show is July 25th. I think this one is in Phill Krew. If you check.
How often do you do? How often do you get wrestling?
There's
stuff?
usually about once a month, but I know we have 2 of them in August.
Yeah.
I was surprised there just wasn't one in June. I think there originally was one that might have been canceled, but it's usually the shows are outside, so when it's not cold outside, we usually have a show.
Yeah.
Not 140.
Yeah.
I was told that July is a lot of when late June, early July is when a lot of people just shut down everything for a couple weeks for 4th of July, a lot of big entertainment stuff too. So that. That was weird. Yeah, I started doing. I can't talk about. Never mind. But yeah, never mind. I can't talk about the shit I want to talk about.
Well, let's keep talking about shows because
Yeah.
I had to bring this up earlier. You are a crazy son of a bitch going to a show where they're allowed to throw tomatoes at
Yes,
you while you're
Yeah.
on stage.
Shout out to, what's it, Ryan Cunningham? Is
Ryan
that the-
Cunningham had Comedy
the
Dojo in Durham.
Yeah, shout out to him. We can put his thing.
Yeah. So
Something
the
like-
premise of the whole show was you get 3 tomatoes, was it?
It was supposed to be everybody who
And you-
went there got 3 tomatoes.
And you could buy more.
Right.
And if you don't like the comedian, you could throw tomatoes at him. For anybody who hasn't been on stage, you can see about the first row. The lights are way too fucking bright to see anything further.
Oh, in this
than
place,
that.
yeah, you can't see any. You don't even
Yeah.
know there's really people out there.
Oh my god.
It looks like you're standing on the white stage in a
Dude,
void.
I couldn't do it. I'd get so fucking pissed because you can't see the shit. It's gonna hit me in the nuts. It's gonna hit me in the face.
See, I had an idea similar, but it was darts.
No, I wouldn't do that one either.
Oh yeah, no, I
But you
signed
wouldn't
up for
see
the
them
next one of
coming. It'd be
those.
fine.
You signed up for it?
Yeah, I signed up for the
You
next
guys
one.
are crazy
Yeah.
sons of bitches.
Oh, like I said, if I do the next one, I will wear a white suit. I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear something that will get totally ruined by tomatoes being thrown at it. 'Cause
Oh.
I have a lot of clothes.
You
on.
guys are truly the jesters
Yeah.
of the modern
Dude, I don't
day.
give a fuck. Yeah, yeah.
I'll safely do the
What
stand up
I
where
do,
you can't do that.
he does need to do though is pre-smush some of his tomatoes. I don't know if he does this.
They
but
were.
there's-
They weren't. They were more than ripe. They were soft tomatoes. You weren't
Yeah,
going to get
'cause
injured.
You don't
with
want.
one.
You don't want those.
I don't know.
I mean, you had to have. Well, I suppose if you got one in the crotch, it would hurt. But
Yeah,
dude.
because the mass of a tomato is still flying at you
Yeah.
from fucking 30, 40 feet away.
Imagine noticing the tomato when it's here.
I know. All I know is I'm
all I
not
can
wearing
think of is the theme
yeah.
song from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I'm not gonna wear my glasses. I'm gonna wear my sunglasses or something or my fake glasses that I used to wear on
because
stage.
the video I saw with Phil is he was mid joke and within a foot of his nuts,
Oh, yeah,
a
it was-
tomato just whoosh.
I think somebody got hit in the face. I don't remember who it was.
I can't remember his name. The first comedian, I want to say Stewart was his name. It was actually my friend who was in the audience.
The
Got him right in the
Australian
forehead.
guy or whatever?
New Zealand. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
same
think
thing.
his name is. I'm really
Same
bad with
thing.
names.
From New Zealand.
Stu-
Mike.
that guy that was on the contest shit.
Oh,
Stu
yeah.
Little or
Right.
something maybe.
Stuart Little. I'm pretty sure
Stuart
that's not
Little.
his name.
I
Right.
think that was a rat.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy. He's a rat.
Written by M. Night Shyamalan.
And
Yeah,
By the way,
no.
this dog is so cute.
Yeah,
oh
Buddy
yeah,
is,
that's Buddy.
Buddy is the Buddy. See, so Phil has been on the show before. Last time Phil was on, I was furious at him the entire time because we had an agreement last time Phil brought his special guest Bentley. Bentley goes to shows. He's a well-behaved dog.
50% of the time.
Every time I'd seen Bentley at a show up until that point, he'd been a well-behaved dog.
I only seen him once before we did the podcast with him, and he was perfect.
Well-behaved dog. Comes out to the podcast and is just like, I'm going to go look at this stranger's fucking house. And I was like, God damn it. Bentley.
Not even look.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to go
Oh,
explore.
Yeah. He was like, I'm out.
And he also gave you a tomato to the nuts a couple of times. I believe.
Yeah. He wrecked my balls multiple times with his jumping because I was just holding on to him, trying to keep him still, and he was just like, okay, and I'm like, oh, my testes, you know. But
no,
so
half the people I know think I've got a very well-behaved dog, and half
Yeah.
people think I've got the worst trained. Because it depends on when they've seen them.
Yeah,
I
I've only met him
believe
once before you did that episode, and I was like, Bentley was
Yeah.
fine. He can come.
I think it was so funny how like I thought he was just like the best dog ever, and then like after that I was just like, no, my enemy, get away from me, you evil. Oh, he's still
Shout
got-
out to Bentley.
He's
still
still
a
cute as
boy.
shit, yeah. But god damn it, I'll never forget. Like he did a number on my nuts. But Buddy
I would
is
say you could step on his nuts, but he hasn't had them since he
No.
was a puppy.
Buddy's a
Aw.
class act though. He's
He is.
He really is.
properly loaf. Like half the time I forget he's even there.
Yeah, he's
But-
just a loaf of bread.
So how's the dog walking business? Is that still
It's going pretty well. It's
Okay.
like I'm.
Well, how is it going in the summertime? Because like I imagine nobody like I go up early as shit to walk my dogs, just like to avoid like it's either early and late.
Yep.
And there's because
well, most
you know,
of my it's because they work 9 to 5 hours. It's usually midday. So if it's really hot, the dog does it's a quick trip outside. Then I'll just play with him inside.
okay.
I don't blame you.
Like-
Fuck that.
Bentley comes with me on a lot of my walks, and like he has daily wrestling matches with a couple of other dogs.
So is he like kind of your sheepdog with all the other ones, or is he
Yeah,
like,
it's like
does he kinda-
he's. I mean, if I always ask the person if I have a new client, I'm like, hey, does your dog like other dogs? I mean, I'm not going to bring him if it's going to be
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Like,
of course.
he usually just goes everywhere with me.
Because in my head it's like you get like 30 dogs at a time for some reason.
No, it's like
Wow.
it's not like
Yeah.
like I.
like the movie version of
Although
that. You
I
would
could
have
see
like.
Phil holding
Yeah.
on to like fucking 30
I feel like I've
leashes.
seen pictures of you
That's
like
how
that.
he
where
rides
you-
around town on a
Well,
fucking
you-
sleigh getting drugged by fucking 30 dogs.
You can, if you want it. Well, in post, you can put it like I have. When I was downtown yesterday, there was a painting of just a leash connected to a bunch of dogs, and my friend took my picture in front of it, so it looks like I'm walking the dogs on the
Yeah.
wall.
I saw that shit. Yeah.
That's funny. No, so that's what you're doing for work, right? That's like
Yeah,
your-
yeah. It's like, and I only walk dogs from like the same family together. I'm not going to go walk a bunch of dogs that don't know each other together.
Hell yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah.
That would-
The last
Yeah,
day
dude.
you work.
No, like I get so worried with my dog because like I have to every time I pass other dogs on the street, like I have to scoop her up just because she's got. I say I'm sorry, she doesn't have any manners, and I keep having to say it to the same fucking people, and like, they're just like, yeah, we know you have a bad dog, you're a bad.
It's funny,
trainer.
I don't have to worry about.
Oh, no.
It
Bill
shouldn't be a
going
problem
up to-
anymore. And I'm just like, I don't know why she gets so excited. She hangs out with cats all day, and they're lazy. So every time she sees like anybody else moving, she's like, oh, I'm happy to see you because you look happy to see me. And, you
See,
know,
I have the opposite problem. Bentley is embarrassed by me because when I see a dog, I'm like, oh my god, can I pet that dog, please?
Well, she gets like that with people, dogs. It's like anything. Like if anything she doesn't know, she's like,
I'll admit, but when I see a dog, I'm like, I'm an 8-year-old girl when I see it. I'm like, oh my god, the dog is so cute. Can
Yeah.
I pet him?
yeah, no, I get that. I
I go for a 5-mile walk every day with Fiona, and most of the time she's very like shy. She moves away from other dogs. She sees other people. She goes to the other side of me. What was it 3 days ago? We passed a dog that looked like Ivy, the puppy, and she thought that was her fucking puppy. So I'm sitting there changing songs, sending a text message, barely holding on to the leash, and just fucking got ripped over to that puppy because
Yeah.
she's like, "That's my dog."
No, I remember when I started walking Gwen. Like we had her on little cat leashes, and like with cat leashes, they make them so they're breakaway. Because I don't know. Like you don't want your cat to fucking. I'm like why? But like they got. So we had her on that, and then like I took her for a walk, and she sees another dog, just immediately snaps the thing off, and then
Oh,
just fucking
no.
goes through. Then we get her a real leash or a real collar, and then that one like she just slips out of it because we got one that was too big. So she's just like, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, get the fuck. And then now I've got it. So she does full on backflips and somersaults to try it. Like if I don't see the other dog fast enough or the other people, like, and she's just like, and I'm like, dude, calm the. Sorry,
That's a good dog
It's got no
impression, by the way.
manners.
Good.
Say what?
That's the dog. Good dog impression.
Dude, yeah, I do good impressions of my animals.
I am
Like,
surprised how some dogs can get out of leashes and even harnesses. I was walking my.
I'm like, dude, she's got bad shoulders. Like, how? I'm like, how are you doing these many fucking somersaults?
I had my friends, 2 dachshunds staying with me this a few months ago, and one of them, like, his name is Otis. All of a sudden, he gets out of his collar. I'm like, so I'm freaking out. Like, there's a vet clinic across the street from me, and like one of the techs, I'm like, I hand her the other 2 leashes, please. And so I'm chasing him. He just ran up my driveway into my apartment. He knew exactly where he was going. Like,
Motherfucker.
like, scared the crap out of me. I'm like,
fuck this, it's too hot, dude. I'm going home.
I'm like, I was not prepared to run, especially
no.
not.
I feel so bad. Like, I have a neighbor who moved in next door, but she's only home about 3 or 4 days out of the week because I think she works in like Delaware or something. Like, that's where she moved from, but she still goes back for work. But anytime she sits in her backyard, you know, just trying to relax, have a smoke, whatever.
Mind her own business.
My dog fucking walks over to the fence, just. And I'm like, Gwen, calm the fuck down. She lives there. It's okay. Like, you don't have to bark at her. That's her property.
Oh, you ain't gotta
She's
tell
not
me,
at
man.
your
I got
house.
a fucking puppy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's not even a puppy anymore. She's just an idiot. I'm just like, we joke because, like, when she, like, I don't know, her eyes just go wall-eyed enough, so we call her googly eyes. She's a goofy dog. You know, she's
That's
funny.
how we refer to Fiona and Ivy as just 2 halves of a whole idiot.
Yeah, I always say, I always tell people, like, Bentley is lucky he's cute. He's not. Intelligence isn't one of his strong points.
Yep. I call them BOS. Big old stupids.
Like, seriously, when we had him, like, with us, like, it was like in that 1 hour, I watched him go from, like, I'm going to behave for 15 minutes.
Oh, he was really good until we hit play.
And then I'm going to stop. Yeah, no, I mean, like, because he would behave, he would trick us. And then, like, he'd be like, I'm behaving for, like, a little bit.
Well,
I'm going to go see where those cats are.
Sometimes if I'm at an open mic, he'll be fine to if I'm on stage. Like if I'm talking, but he's not part of the conversation, he gets upset.
Yeah. No, because I've even seen you go on stage and he's fine.
Yeah.
I've seen you get off stage. He doesn't do anything. He just waits for you.
I have seen him at mics too, where he's.
I've just seen him do a podcast, and he was not chill with that.
I think it was funny that he waited until after he came onto the podcast for me to see him be silly at a mic. Like, I was really, because I remember it was one, he was just like in the back, just go, "Roar," and you were like, Bentley, stop it. Bentley, knock it off. And he was just, "Roar." Like, you get mad, like, he clearly knows when he's being a dick. It's so funny. Like, I think that's why I love animals.
He's got personality.
Yeah, like animals with personality are fucking
My
sick,
favorite
dude.
time, like this is, I said it was his best heckle ever. This is so you know Wafik. Wafik was on stage. He starts telling a joke. He's like. So I'm like, you know, when I was 17, I had my first girlfriend. Like, Bentley starts barking. He's like, fine, Bentley, I was 21 when I had my first girlfriend. Are you happy now? I'm like, that was like the best heckle recovery I ever saw. I love that.
So funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Dude, so you still doing the Robot Fight Club?
Yeah, they're actually, they've been on hiatus for June. We had a show in May.
Everything's on hiatus for June.
But in July, every Sunday at Metal Some we're doing a show.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And like, I'll admit, when we did the last show in May, I'm like, I put my stuff in like the closet in my balcony. I'm just not gonna think. I haven't even like really been paying attention to the Discord. I'm gonna jump back into it next week. But I'm like, okay, I'd put that in the back of my mind for a little while.
I should have grabbed a bunch of
boxes. Do you
boxes.
ever just like open the closet like you're fucking Batman? Like, not tonight. Close it.
Well, I have like a bunch of different costumes that like, because my friend and I we always say we're gonna do comedy sketches, and we never do. But most of them are a hit place. But I know, so I'm like, okay, I've got this random stuff. Like besides the caveman costume for Og, I've got like an inflatable banana, just all this weird stuff. Like I like going to the Halloween store after Halloween. Like
80% off.
This is $10. I'll use it at some point.
What you got to do is just fucking set your phone up with it and just start doing goofy shit with it. Because that's what I've been.
That's what JP does.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like just like. Because I've got the same issue where I've got all these costumes and I'm just like, what do I do with them? Because like I get the shit and then I'm like, I'm gonna do this with it. Nothing ever happens with it.
I want to do like man in the street type stuff. Actually, I'm trying to get some friends. Like, so next weekend is I think it's out Raleigh, the Pride thing, and like they always tell the people there, don't interact with the protesters. I go there just to interact with the protesters.
Yeah. Well, because like what I want to get mics like this that I could use. I guess it's like you got to plug them into your phone or whatever. Like I don't know, it's fucking bullshit. But like, that's man on the street stuff would be very fun. But like, one of my issues is just having somebody else to hold the camera. We need to find somebody who can just hold the.
I know somebody who can do that.
Man, or roadie who.
Ryan's like, who are you guys looking at?
Yeah. If I wanted it shaky and grainy, then I'd be
Wait, why don't we just put the camera
on
dog's
VHS?
back? That'll work.
Hey, what's Bentley doing next weekend?
I was talking to Ryan about it. He's like, I only shoot on VHS, and it's got to be shaky cam and grainy, and it's only shoot in my basement. And I'm like, damn it, Ryan.
And
Crawl
not a tape
space.
without a
Crawl
label
space.
on it,
Sorry.
right?
Shout out to Ryan Minton. But no, but yeah, man. Like, so every weekend you said, or every
Yeah,
Saturday?
every Sunday they're doing.
Every Sunday.
Apparently it's gonna be like
And yours-
storyline to go from week to week.
Yeah.
I need
So
to
there's
catch
like
up on-
actual storylines and shit. So this
Oh yeah,
is,
like last season.
real wrestling.
So the
Wait,
dude who
wrestling's fake?
No, I said real wrestling.
runs the show, his
Yeah.
name is Hot Dog. So
Yeah.
for a little while I was his evil doppelganger hamburger, and it was like the whole thing that. It was a whole ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
Like my robot was actually the same guy and went back in time and all this ridiculous shit.
Cool. That's fun.
You know, his robot's actually a transformer because it transforms back into the cardboard box he lives in.
Ah ha ha.
It's not a lot of room either, dude. Bentley's a kicker.
Oh god, imagine if living in a box with a dog and 2 cats. That would be.
And it's only a 24-pack of Paps, so it's just like, fuck, dude. It's definitely one of those like horrifying, like don't transform while you're still in the machine things. Like it changes. It's like a sound wave. It changes shape and size. Like it's fucking nuts.
I think Paps made like 1,000-pack before.
I
like,
think you're right.
Yeah, you could probably find a Paps box that's big enough for you to live in.
But
Like,
I'm sorry, you just mentioned Soundwave. You just remember when the Michael Bay Transformers movie came out. I remember them saying like, "Well, we're not going to have Soundwave in there because he can change size, and that just wouldn't make sense." I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's a movie about alien robots." I'm like, "Yeah, making sense. That's really what you want to worry about."
Yeah, well,
really
they were.
say that?
I heard. I
Yeah, they
remember
did.
reading that
Yeah,
somewhere.
they
Oh
were.
my
They were saying that the size
God.
change technology shit would be stupid, but
We don't want them to be confused.
But then, what is it? Like 4 or 5 movies later, they're doing like floating nanotech bullshit. Like, and it's just like, ugh, God.
I don't know, I saw the first 2, and I'm like, all right, I should
Those
probably
movies,
stop
but
here.
I'll give them credit. Those Transformer movies were a lot of fun. Like the Bayformer movies were the first 3 were fun movies to
I only
watch.
saw the first one. I don't know. I just didn't. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I watched the first one a lot actually. Like
First one was good.
I don't know. I was also like perfect age where I was just wanted to see Megan Fox like with not a lot of clothes on. So
What?
yeah, weird. But also I wanted to see Bumblebee with not a lot lot of clothes on. But
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
weird. Also I
That's
really
not weird.
when I always thought it was
Bumblebee
cool.
was a dude.
I was a big
Only in
Megatron
your
fan,
eyes.
so they did Megatron really well. I think at the end of that, like
He's
I like Hugo
Transformer.
Weaving as Megatron. Actually, like I thought he was fun. I know he didn't give a shit though. Like he did not care at all about
Check
anything.
cash the
you know.
same way.
Yep. It's
Oh,
like-
I won't turn it into a political podcast, but I think it's hilarious whenever I see Donald Trump and peace through strength. I'm like, well, Megatron's motto was peace through tyranny. Is
Yeah.
it really that different? I'm like, am I?
yeah.
Just wait
wasn't
till he transforms.
wasn't
Yeah,
V for
I
Vendetta
just really wanted to,
Peace
like,
through, you,
Peel everything
something
off. See
too?
what he looks like.
Wait, say that again.
V for Vendetta. They did Peace for something too as their thing.
I
Peace
don't
through
remember.
Unity, I think it was.
Something like that. But see, I don't want to see Trump destroyed because we know he'll just be reformatted as Galvatron.
And mine
even
is
more powerful.
mine is P through P hole. Pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no. But I'm loving Elon. Everybody like fucking sucking Elon Musk's dick for becoming a trillionaire. It's like he didn't become a trillion. Like he doesn't have $1 trillion fucking dollars in the bank. Like
I don't
he's
care. I love
right.
shitting on him anyway.
his assets are around $1 trillion, and he still looks like he does. You know, like and like that's what really bothers me is I'm seeing cartoons of these people who like in real life they look like horrible monsters. You know, like they look like they're made out of Play-Doh. Like they're
That's exactly what
misshapen.
Elon looks like.
You probably
Yeah.
heard about like somebody described being a trillionaire, something like having if you spend $1 million a day, it would last you a couple hundred years.
Yeah,
Like I
whatever it
can't.
is.
Yeah.
I literally can't picture like what would you do with that kind of money? Like I.
Have more kids and ignore them. Like probably. It's
Well,
like,
it's like the Scrooge McDuck syndrome.
Yeah.
It's like you just stack it and fucking swim it.
yeah,
dude.
Hell yeah.
Like,
yeah. And
I-
that's
I
what he's
love
doing. He's
shitting
doing it
on
with money.
Elon.
He's doing it with kids. He's doing it with companies. He's on a
Because
roll, man.
Ryan will get this. Anything we can
Wait for him to
do
have a
to
stroke.
drag an African American through the mud, I'm all down for.
Shout out to Matt Jackson.
Love you, Matt.
Oh, God. Oh, speaking of, I had to sit out a improv gig they had tonight.
Tell
'cause,
us why, John.
Yeah. And, well, last night I had like some close calls. It was really funny because we had one of the things, and it was one of the names of like the story we had in the the show we had was called Sad Exit, and like I was just like, man, if I shit myself right now, I'd have such a sad exit, you know, like, but like because
Dude, that was the perfect time for you to shit yourself.
it was literally like like I was almost at the point where it's like I knew I was on stage actively pushing the fart, like testing the farts. You know what I
I've
mean?
seen plenty of
On
improv
stage,
shows.
like I'm literally like just like there, like waiting to hear. Like one of them's Matt's giving the instructions to a game, and I'm just like,
I can risk this one.
oh god, oh
Now
no.
we're gonna be doing jumping
Yeah.
jacks.
I see people figuratively shit themselves on stage during an improv
No,
show, but never
no.
literally.
See, I have no problem because like even like for that we wasn't super busy. You know, we didn't have a whole lot of people there, but. I like to be. I was doing my fucking Muppet impressions before
So wait,
showtime.
this is short form improv you're doing?
Yeah, we
Okay,
do short form.
I missed
We're actually doing Comedy Works every. I think we're trying to get on there every month. Like there's like they do long form stuff. They bring in places from out of town, but I'm doing the one with them this time. But yeah, dude. But this today, like we had a show. It would have been right before we record, and like I've been feeling like somebody's just been punching me in the gut all day. Like if I move too much, I do feel like I will shit myself. Like it is. I know, like...
Thank God every time you get on stage, you just stand there, too.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Well, no, I just feel like I'm waiting for, like, a moment, you know? Like, and that's going to happen, then I'm just... The bowels of hell are going to be unleashed.
So if this podcast ends 20 minutes early,
Yeah.
you guys at home know why.
I'm glad I got the motivation to come out. Like, I was just... For some reason, every day I've been waking up at 7:30, not because I want to. I'm like, I never plan anything before even 11. I'm like, why am I up this early? And then I can't get back to sleep.
I've been unemployed for about 2 weeks, and I'm still waking up I'm waking up earlier than I was before. Like I'm waking up at like 5:30 now. I'm like, why the?
God,
I'm waking
fuck
up and
that.
doing stuff, but like I don't know. I do use like the first hour to get some my sitting and staring at my phone time out.
Yeah.
You know, like because you got to get that out of the way. And then that way you're like, okay, I've played my mobile game. I've done my this. I've done my that. I've got my YouTube all queued up for the next 2 hours of doing chores. You know,
See,
it's
if I
cool.
start even stirring in bed, I have my cat Leonard is 19 years old, but he's on old man time. He's like, oh, you're up. I want food now.
Oh,
It's time
dude,
to eat breakfast.
fucking old cat. Speaking of like, Molly is
You got one, too.
Oh, yeah,
How old is she
she's
now?
16 or 17.
Yeah.
She's old. Like she's a couple years older than my oldest, who is 15.
All right.
She's either a year or a couple years older. Like there's no like,
Yeah.
but she's she's a small cat, so she never got much bigger than, you know, so you really can't tell how old she is based off of her size. You can only really tell like she's got no teeth and she goes "Meow," and she can't see at all. But like she's got hyperthyroidism, so when she's hungry, she's always hungry basically, you know, and like
Same.
even with her medicine, she's just like
I get it.
but she's, God, like she haunts my house though. Like if you walk around the corner, like because she sleeps in the kitchen. If you touch and if you make noise in there, she's like.
Well, I'm sure you know, like, so dogs seem to like gradually get older. You know, they'll get like the white in the face.
Yeah.
And, like cats, like all of a sudden one day, like, oh, you're old, and like
Yeah.
just like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, when did this
Yeah.
happen?
Their owls. I feel like their eyes get cloudy. That's like their hair turning gray. It's like because this lady cannot see. I swear to God, she can only see when you're like this close to her. Because if you put your hand on her, she's like, oh, there you are. Because I scare her so many times. Like, if you like get around her and just be like, and like touch her on the
Yeah,
back, what
jumps.
She's like, and I'm like,
I
oh
decided
my
to get
God,
a
you're so
psycho
funny.
kitten last year, and he like designed like the old man does not want to wrestle with you. Please stop doing
Oh,
that.
dude.
He's not playing.
Me and my wife are trying to get these kittens in my yard to be our friends. Like, we
Yeah, I
got
saw a
3 of
picture
them.
of all of them.
Yeah, we got.
I thought
3
you
of them
had
out
like
there.
1 or 2.
Nope, there's 3 of them out there and their mom. But we got Butters is the orange one. We got.
You already named them. It's over.
Yeah, what we call the black one we call Shadow, but my wife insists to call it Token.
That's good.
Yeah, and then the gray one we call Spicy, aka Sergeant Pepper, aka Jimmy Vollmer. Because he's retarded. Yesterday he was limping and he was
What?
like, okay, so he's Jimmy. And he's like, oh, wow, what a terrific audience. And I was like, yeah, he's totally got the Jimmy vibes. Like,
A friend of mine she always would be fostering kittens, so just give them names. Usually just be temporary. But I remember there's 2 of them. One of them was named Corny after Jim Cornette, and the other one has a joke. I'm like, let's call him Robespierre. And the person who took both the kittens and kept both the names.
God,
Hell
I fucking
yeah.
hate Robespierre. Like, why would you? God damn it. Where's that name from?
It's a French.
Yeah, that's why I hate it.
French Revolution. I don't know.
Was it?
I don't know that
Les
name. But
Mis or
jumped into my
some
I
shit.
feel like it's either Les Mis or like Three Musketeers or
Milky Way, Snickers.
Yeah, Cask of Monte. Not Cask of Monte. Yeah, Snickers probably. I think maybe Mars bars. Careful, edit out when I say Snickers. That'd be really funny.
Oh, I'm
Why
gonna
did
edit
you
it
say
twice.
that?
You know how I feel when you end words
But
with
so
ER.
naturally, so this is a good segue. Naturally, it is June, which is June 19th just passed, so Juneteenth passed. It is Pride Month also, and today we are filming currently on Father's Day. So naturally, we brought white, straight, childless Phill Krew. Phil, don't you have some things you wanted to say about all that?
Yes, as a straight white man with no kids, I want to go on record by saying
Parade that you were was a pride parade, and I was like, good for Phil, man. He's an ally. Like I knew you were an ally.
like why
I thought he came out.
Yeah. I wish more people would just be like, dude, like I realize, like most people don't give a fuck if you're gay, like
Right.
like because like we know, like I hate like I've always thought the argument was, well, as long as they're not hitting on me, it's like they're not, like this, because like everyone is fucking gay, like so like you're not getting hit on constantly because you're an ugly piece of shit, like you're no one wants to hit on
that's
you.
why.
Yeah, like it's not just because like
This
God.
is a couple years ago. This was at the barbecue, and a friend of mine who I'd known for a while.
I'm
The
sorry.
fuck did
The
you
what?
just say? What
the
the fuck?
barbecue. Guar used to have like a
Oh.
big festival. Guar plus barbecue.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was, but I wanted to
I
be.
hadn't seen him in a while, but
I
like
thought you said a slur. Like, I don't know what I thought you said, but
we're
I
beeping
was like,
it
I
out
don't know if
now.
you're allowed to say that. I'm like, okay.
We're gonna beep that one
he
out
told me
now.
he told me he was bi. So my first reaction was, so now there's twice as many people who aren't going to sleep with you. It's like
Yeah.
literally the only difference is like I'll use different jokes on you depending on what your
Yeah.
Well, a few weeks ago, I don't remember why I was trying to remember.
Wait, are you saying you know how to read the room?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
No, I don't. I
I've
don't know
seen
how
you
to
do
read.
stand-up. I
When it
don't
comes to
believe you.
rubes, I'm illiterate.
I've seen you with your friend. What's your favorite old host from what was that place? Slim's. Yeah,
Victoria.
Yeah, your favorite host, Victoria. Yeah, we can talk about
No, we
But-
cannot.
No, we cannot. What were we talking about? Sorry.
I don't remember. What
Yeah,
were we
me
talking
neither.
about?
A few weeks ago,
Yeah. Your
Shit.
friend.
we're
I
talking
said
about the
something.
Having gay
barbecue.
sex with some dude.
Yeah, you were having gay sex with
Oh,
a
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to.
Glad that joke just good
Barbecue
job.
I was
sauce.
trying to remember the phrase "sexual orientation," and I couldn't remember it, so I said "sexual alignment," and I actually like that better.
Sexual orientation sounds like an elaborate name for
What are you?
sex
Are
ed.
you chaotic gay? What are you?
Well, I mean, you have to ask an Asian what that's about.
Oh wow!
I'm not chaotic gay. I'm
Yeah,
lawful
dude, I
gay.
love that's funny. What's your sexual alignment? Like, yeah.
You know, when my Asian girlfriend broke up with me, I felt disoriented. Wait, edit that out. I don't need to be canceled.
So she
Here,
used to
I'll do
suck
that
your
here.
dick using
Asian
chopsticks.
girlfriend. What did she sound like? Her pussy tastes like French fried rice. Okay, yeah. Nobody watches this, Phil. It's fine. The only people who will watch it is who you send it to. So
Okay.
look out who you send it to. And
This will be the one that blows up.
do people like watch the things you send them to that you do?
Occasionally, or at
Okay,
least
well-
they say they do. I'm like, you're never gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, so that's who will watch it. Like as long as the episodes get as far as you.
If
go
I
on
tell
to.
people, hey, there's a cute dog on my lap. the
Yeah, they-
entire time,
yeah,
that's
like-
gonna get them to
They'd
watch
be
it.
like,
Just
have
put
you seen
that,
Bentley
like-
at everything you do?
I do think that should be the extra angle that we have is just the Bentley cam, or not the Bentley cam,
Buddy
the
cam.
fucking
Buddy
buddy
cam.
cam. Sorry, small bees they're small white bees, like you know what I mean, like
That sounds like a slur right there. I'm
Yeah, I know.
It does sound kind of racy.
This has been the racist segment, like ever since. Sorry, you turned us on it after 30 minutes, and now we're just got all.
Go ahead,
Sorry,
Ryan,
we're just
say
gonna
the
have to edit.
word.
Yeah, don't do it. No, we're just gonna edit. We're already gonna throw the dog on, so let's just go ahead and throw it out
I
there.
don't need any more flack. I already got pulled over on Juneteenth.
Oh yeah. I
Wait,
would
really?
Oh,
How'd you get out of that one, or did they give you a ticket?
I mean, it was a black cop too.
Wait, he was working on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I said
he
he
was doing it to pull over white people. Like it was like I'm getting mine today. That's pretty cool. I did it
At Patty's, they had the one black security guard working outside doing the door. And I'm like, dude, you're the only one that's outside today. He goes, yeah, ain't that fucked up? I'm like, you're also the only black security guard, and they shoved you outside the day before Juneteenth?
I did like the irony. The day after Juneteenth was the Stanley Cup parade for the hurricane. I'm like, and now I'm seeing more white people than I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
that's
my
the
My
whitest
entire
thing you
fucking
know.
life.
It's
Wait,
like literally
So
little
the
white.
day before Juneteenth is Juneteenth Eve.
Yeah.
Do you put up the tree?
Yeah, no, I take the I put up the cross.
I mean, because Hallmark does not have an ornament for that particular engagement.
They don't have the cards either, dude. I was looking.
Yeah, the Hallmark movie for that one was called Mississippi Burning 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
The intro was the entire Rodney King case.
All right. We're going to cut all that. Fuck it. All right. Well, yeah. All right. We're starting
Shout
at,
out Ronnie King.
Hey,
starting
nothing,
back at 35 minutes. We'll cut back in.
nothing beats a Rodney King joke, except for maybe some cops.
Do you know after he won the case or whatever and he got all that money, you know what he did with the money?
I believe he spent it on drugs, if I remember correctly.
He started a record label.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever heard a Rodney King song?
No.
No, but you know if he did, that beat would be hard as fuck. Right?
Ow. Ow. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. So.
Is Rodney King still alive?
No, he died in a pool.
All right, cool. I was hoping at 35 minutes we'd be past all the racism, but I guess not. All right.
I mean,
Did
I
you
didn't
win
even make a
the
joke.
ramping up?
Did he win the pool when he
35,
died?
30.
No, that's a true story.
Moving
And
on.
It was very
35-30. We're moving on to. So you've got a lot of characters.
So
in
another
your
fun
closet.
fact about Rodney King.
couldn't swim.
So you've got a lot of blackface characters in your closet, Phil. You do a lot of blackface. No. So you've got a lot of characters that you do, and as a character guy myself, I appreciate it. But the one you are doing stand up with is Og the Caveman.
Yes, Og the Caveman comedian.
No. All right. Cool. Yeah. And so. Where did that come from? What gave you the idea to just start doing Og?
It was a few years ago. I was, because I'm sure like many of us here get dumb ideas while stoned and put them in your phone. So I put in my phone.
All right, that's enough with the
100%.
caveman jokes. All right, we're not doing the cave stoned. Yeah, stoned age.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
It just said-
see?
Polished up some
He's doing
jokes
it right
like you
now.
do a rock. All right.
The note said observational comedy caveman. Then I forgot about it for 2 years, and I thought I'm like, Michael McChesney was having. What is it, the chaos spots at Crafty. I'm like, I'm going to give us a shot. And actually, I'm surprised it got laughs. It was like, to me, it was like, this is stupid, but it worked.
No,
Stupid's
characters
funny.
doing stupid jokes is always the best way to do it. Like, as I do a similar, shout out to Michael also. We're trying to get him back on the show. But, he books my
Dr.
Schadenfreude, Dr. Oedipus Schadenfreude. Yeah, I'm doing a show with him. It'll be 2 days from the time this comes out. It comes on the roast battle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing him for the roast battle, and it's gonna be fun because the way I do that character now live is I'm basically just roasting people anyways. Like he's a roast character. Like I just fuck around with people. It's like, tell me about your childhood. Tell me what did you want to be growing up. Like you would tell me.
I wanted to.
He wanted to be straight.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you're so gay now. Oh my God! It doesn't have to be good joke. Like,
Well, yeah, it's like Og, most of it, I just take like old jokes, like when I'm like,
you rock polish him up.
like, Og don't understand things. Take Og wife, please. just kidding. Saber-tooth
man.
tiger, take Og wife last harvest.
I do I appreciate that old man stealing jokes verbatim from other people because they polish them up like a caveman. I don't appreciate just old men at open mics openly stealing other jokes told 2 weeks before. So that's pretty cool.
That would
hallway
never
of-
happen 2
that would
weeks
never
ago.
happen a couple weeks ago. But anyways.
Ooh, now I'm drama.
No, it's okay. There's no drama. It's an old man who's in the last throes. I'm gonna do some comedy before I
The thing
pass.
is, I had one this is probably a joke that's been done before, but I had one as Og, Og lived so long ago, Dead Sea, not even sick yet. I'm like that sounds like one that's been done before, but
Og tried swimming in Dead
fucking
Sea,
good.
couldn't float. That's how long ago it was. No, my buddy Nathan in my improv troupe, he does a character called Croc, and it kills me every time because his is not as articulate as Og is. His is strong, and slaps his bicep, strong, grog. And then he'll mime something really. He's fucking it. Just the way it makes me laugh every.
the
fucking
way
time.
the thing I came up with, he dresses as a caveman, but he just has an accent. He doesn't. He's not trying to be.
You just say me.
caveman.
You forget how to use
Sophisticated.
proper nouns. You forget how to use proper adjectives.
The first time
and
it was so hard not to say, I and me. I'm like, oh God, that's actually harder to do than you
It's like
think.
I get with Dr. Schadenfreude. I've been working on trying to keep the accent, maintain the same German accent for the character because I'm not. There are certain times where I most of the time he just is like this typical one, but sometimes I do like it's the blah blah blah, and then sometimes I want to do like a more like subdued one, and then there's like this one, but like I kind of just like throw them all together. The one I really want to do is I want to do the Werner Herzog voice for him, because if I do this as a psychiatrist, it would be good to get into people's heads, irony free. Let me into your mind. I have a small buzzsaw, and I can cut open your skull with a small circumference, because your small brain is so tiny. I can pick it out with the two-group clip.
That's weirdly a comforting voice. And
I know.
At the same
Isn't
time.
it fun? It's like
I think it's
like,
weird that I have an erection.
Yeah.
I actually realized
Sorry,
I
did
have
not mean
one
to
foreign
turn you
accent.
on. Huh?
It doesn't matter what accent. Like this is my Spanish accent. This is my French accent. This is my I have one foreign accent.
And they all have a lisp.
Shut up.
And they're all Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Ryan, shut up.
Yeah, so what I can't comprehend not being able to do accents. It's just so foreign.
can't.
Like, it's so
His
foreign to me.
accent sounded really good to me.
It's so not being able to do accents is so foreign to me.
Yeah, I heard the joke.
You can have that one for Rock.
Thank you.
I won't
Me
use
not able to do foreign accent. It's so foreign to me.
it. No, it's not me.
Let's see your Azerbaijani accent.
What's Azerbaijani?
I don't know. Azure. Great. We just lost all our Azerbaijani viewers.
We just
from
lost
that
all
one.
of my people. My brother.
Imagine if
Habibi.
that's where we blew up.
Habibi. My brother.
No, they're
come.
actually in town for the World
friend.
Cup.
No, my friend. Let me tell you, Sony guts. Sony guts.
Did you guys see that up in Boston that they ran out of beer because of the Scots?
I heard about. No, they ran out of all the liquor. Period is one.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't.
An Irish town or Irish city ran out of booze because the Scots came to join
Yeah.
them.
They're like, we're the fucking snakes, lad. We're here to fucking run you
Biggest
out.
problem they have is that they took their tradition of putting traffic cones on statues.
Yeah. Well, see,
They got
what
a
they all,
fucking cherry picker and they went up like 30 feet to put a goddamn cone on a statue.
dude, they probably just ran out with their little dresses and were like, look at our fat dicks. And they're like, oh, no, we're not gay. You know? And they were just like, we've got a case of the not gays. We cannot look at your cooks.
They had
And they were like,
one of the local
oh,
beer
look at
people.
the whole laddie.
They had one of the local beer companies just with an open truck just driving through
I
the
believe it,
streets
yeah.
and just throwing beers.
Bunch
to
of
people.
groundskeeper willies
'Cause
drunk
they're
as
like,
shit.
dude, if we ran out of liquor, if these guys don't drink, they're gonna fucking
Maybe
riot.
the fire hose of beer like Stone Cold on.
Yeah, dude.
Let me give you. I want one a beer. What? I want 2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
A tequila.
What?
A whiskey.
Stone Cold Steve Scotland.
Yeah.
I'm Stone Cold Steve Cortland, and that's the bottom line.
I'm so pissed they ripped off Kurt Angle with that. Kurt Angle did it with the milk first. Don't listen to history.
Oh God, God, what? Okay, I think we talked about it previously, but
We
what did you
talked
think of
about
that
a lot of
El
wrestling.
Grande Americano?
I barely watch wrestling now. Like it just.
Yeah, but I mean,
I heard, but I do love it's what's his name, Chad Gable
Chad
under a
Gable.
Yeah,
mask.
dude. I was so
Literally Chad,
surprised.
yeah.
I had no idea
yeah,
that was
it's
Chad
nuts.
Gable.
I can't believe that.
But I always like when they do the everyone knows who's under the mask, but they pretend that no one like.
yeah,
it's my
I
favorite.
honestly-
I had no idea. Like it was nuts.
Honestly, I thought it was a black dude.
Yeah. I thought it was going to
Thought it
be
was
some
gonna be Kofi
spicy
Kingston.
Spanish man who was like, I don't want to wear the mask.
I'm not gonna lie. The first 2 matches I watched, I'm like, dude, that's Bobby Lashley. I don't care what anybody
Yeah.
says.
It's like, I do not want to wear the mask.
Do you remember when Owen Hart with the blue blazer?
Mm-hmm.
I know at least
then-
at one point he had Coco Beware come out in the mask. And I thought that was kind of funny.
Then you had who the fuck was Hulk Hogan under the mask?
Mr. America.
Mr. America.
Oh, I thought he was the Patriot. Who was the
No,
Patriot?
Del
Del Wilkes.
Yeah.
We got to get the Patriot, though,
Nerd.
but y'all are out here worried about Sable's damn T-shirt. You know, like, yeah, fuck, the iconic. Fuck.
Sable.
Huh?
I know. I'm sorry, but I never understood why Sable was considered attractive.
Because
she
had
massive,
tits
massive
bigger
tits
than
in the
the ring.
90s.
True.
Yeah. Because she was WWE's answer to Pamela Anderson.
I thought
Like,
they should have had-
They had a Pam Anderson, and like Vince McMahon was like, I'm so hard. God damn it.
Then he,
She
then he
makes
shits in
my-
her hair.
Oh, God.
Yeah, literally.
Like-
with
I
that.
was
Kevin.
listening to Cornette's podcast on the way here. And they were talking
Kevin,
about
come over here. I'm
Fucking love
shitting
Corny.
myself thinking about Sable's massive tits, breasts.
Mighty
I was a Sunny
he
fan,
would
and
call
Sunny
him. He would call him
did not turn out well.
chesticles.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did not age well.
Yeah. No.
She looks like you now, Zach.
She looks. Yeah. The only difference is her beard's better kept.
It's funny. Like Sable and Brock Lesnar's daughter look exactly the same. She looks exactly like her mom. I don't know. That's not nice.
She looks like it needs to be
That's
killed
Sable's
with
married to Brock
fire.
Lesnar, right? That's the thing, right? She's married to Brock Lesnar now.
Yeah.
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 Not now. For like fucking almost 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she was married to Johnny B. Bad Mark Marrow.
I met that dude at Bojangles.
Did you really?
Yeah, on Yakin
Mark
Road.
Marrow, the white.
Was he
wrestler
working
doing
drive-through?
blackface.
No, it was when he was Johnny B. Bad.
The only wrestler allowed to do blackface for some reason. Like,
Wait, I thought is he at least half black? I never quite understood. He was either a black white
Was he?
man or a white black man.
was he?
Maybe it's Azerbaijan.
Yes,
I just thought he was doing like a Little Richard thing, and like, because I think it's very funny that the rise of his character Johnny B. Bad and Little Richard's return in the '90s, kind of coincided. Thank you, Alvin and the Chipmunks and Mark Marrow, for making me know about Little Richard, because he did the Meatball song for the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies.
Oh,
It was
wow.
No
sick!
shit.
Yeah, it was great.
I did. Johnny B. Bad was in. There was a WCW comic book in the '90s.
Not Johnny B. Bad, Little Richard.
That was terrible. But the thing was,
No. It was terrible.
the thing was so they would have like a storyline going on in the comics, then whoever it was would be fired. So they had to every time wait a minute, didn't you just have a different storyline? I'm like, it took. If you thought the Black Scorpion angle was terrible on TV, it was even worse in the comic. Which is that possible?
See,
I remember buying because this is just so bad.
the Black Scorpion thing too. I mean, I thought it was going to be a black guy.
Right.
Wait, was the Black Scorpion the thing where they were doing Arn Anderson was doing the voice?
It was
Ole,
Ole.
but
Ole.
it turned out to be Ric Flair. But turned out when they actually started the angle without knowing who was going to be under the mask. I'm like,
And Ole Anderson did the fucking voiceovers and shit. And you could say, he's like, well, you see.
wasn't he also the Shockmaster?
Oh, no, that was the tugboat.
No, didn't he do the voice
No,
of the
he did
Shockmaster?
yeah, that was I think that was Arn Anderson who did the voice for Shockmaster.
I don't know. I only know the most important part about Shockmaster. His debut.
The Stormtrooper helmet.
I think that was
The
the only.
I've heard it talked about before, but where are you gonna go with a fucking with a copyrighted helmet, bedazzled and sparkly? You can't sell that action figure. You can't
Have you
put that
seen
guy
the
in a
footage
video
of
game.
someone showed Haku he does laugh. Haku, big Tongan guy, just laughing his ass off seeing it.
Oh,
Nicest guy until you piss him the fuck
Oh
off.
yeah, he's
And they'll bite your nose off.
Yeah, dude, literally. He was fucking crazy.
the only person when I lived in Ohio, I was a referee on wrestling shows.
You would live in Ohio. That makes a lot more sense
Fuck
now.
you, Ohio.
I-
Zach and
So if I just say OH,
I'm not going to say.
here at Zach and JP's, here at JP's part of Zach and JP's Burning Out Hijinks, we fucking hate Ohio. And that's,
you can put Zach in that one too.
yeah.
I don't remember this show was in Ohio or Pennsylvania.
Were
but
you
it was
born
a-
in Ohio?
I was not. I just lived there for. Actually, I had a friend there who ran a wrestling
I need you to say fuck Ohio.
promotion.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, fuck Ohio.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry, Jeff.
That's how we feel.
I was a referee for New Jack versus Balls Mahoney. It was a
shit.
hardcore match. That's the only time
Oh, fuck.
New Jack is. I'm like, he's the only person I've ever been legitimately afraid of. That
Yeah.
he was a very scary person.
No, I'd be
Did he
fucking
call you a honky?
terrified.
He did not.
he call you
I
a
would have
cracker?
let him though.
Did y'all
What are
go
you
to
gonna
Church's Chicken afterwards?
We did not.
If he ever said that to me, I'd be like, "You're right. I'm so sorry."
We
I'm
end
trying
up
to
talking
control
about
my
New Jack
race.
a lot on this show. Like it's.
How often does he come
Fucking
up?
Crazy.
I don't know. He's probably come up at least 8 times, and we've done about almost 80 episodes. So
I like I said, we just talked about him. He was a
that's
person
about 10% of the
I
episodes.
would not want to be on his bad
No,
side. Like,
Am I doing
never.
the math right?
I don't even want to be on his good side. I just don't want him to understand or know me.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, he's very, very dead. We can't know him at all. But,
Oh, thank
you
God.
know,
He still
much
scares
like
me.
the Brood's theme or Edge's theme song. You think you know me. You think you know me. You think you know me. Fantastic lyrics. Anyways, so
He was
Phil,
actually
you still,
really good on the mic too. But my favorite person on the mic still has to be Scott Steiner.
the Steiner map.
100%. If you watch that video, every time you watch it, look at somebody else in the shot, and it gets funnier and funnier. You got
Yeah.
one dude counting on his fingers in the background. You got the chick just staring at him like, "What the fuck are you?"
not
even
all of his
saying?
promos were like that though.
I know Ryan's favorite promo
Only
is,
his good
is,
ones.
is Harlem Heat with Booker T saying, "We're coming
Oh,
for
yeah.
you."
Yeah,
No,
that's
he
the
likes
best promo.
do rag Vince McMahon
Oh,
instead.
my God.
Also, the gangsters, they had to go. It was like, shout out to Rodney King. It was like shout out to O.J. Simpson. 2 down, 1 to go.
Oh, I remember that.
Scary shit to be saying at that time too.
If I remember right, when when the gangsters work for people aren't gonna know what the hell we're talking about. When the gangsters work for Jim Cornette, he just told him like, go out there and say something that's gonna piss off white people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on out there and you just say something to piss off those white folks, all right?
He went out there one night and he had a white baby doll on a noose. It was just
I've seen it.
That's like real good heat. You know you're good at getting heat when you don't even have to say a fucking word.
And then you try to kill the Rock and Roll Express
Well, that was just one of the many people.
in Tennessee or Kentucky.
What was the mass transit thing? Where'd that
That was
happen?
That
Massachusetts.
was Philly.
No, was it Philly?
Was it Philly? It might have been New
I thought
York.
it was Massachusetts. No, 'cause
There's
it's
the
mass
mass
transit.
stand.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm thinking that.
We've now become a wrestling podcast.
Oh, well, I mean,
We've
it
been
happens.
there. So we got to ask you then, what's your stance on Bret the Hitman Hart?
Yeah.
Who do you like more, Bret or Goldberg?
I was gonna say, I heard Brett doesn't really like Goldberg that much.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Bret Hart loves 9/11 more than he loves Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Goldberg. You got to say Bill in there.
Bret Hart loves starving orphans dying every year more than he loves Bill
At
Goldberg.
some point, I want to say in the early '90s, I was at a house show. It was in Fort Myers, Florida, and Brett gave me his sunglasses. So
Oh,
I don't know whatever happened to them.
I sold tickets. You sold sunglasses. I keep seeing that thing coming up, dude. So one of the best interviews I've seen lately. It was what's that guy's name? Chris Van Fleet or whatever. He had Will Sasso and Dan Soder on, just doing
God.
wrestling impressions
I
at
see.
each other.
God.
It was so good, dude.
that's a fucking lineup for
Dude,
that.
they had Will Sasso like just doing his trying to get Ric Flair off the phone was like one of the funniest bits I've ever heard. It's like I'm gonna go mow the lawn on Saturday and I gotta go throw the ball with Cody. Come on, baby, Rick, you gotta get off the Rick. We're gonna go to Minnesota, Rick. Yep, and then we're gonna go to Arkansas, Rick. Yep, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, there's just
Wait, just because I want you to describe who Dusty Rhodes was to somebody who's never heard of him before.
now Dusty Rhodes was the son of a plumber. Let me tell you, Dusty Rhodes was a very sexy man. And Dusty Rhodes loved the ladies. And the ladies loved Dusty Rhodes.
Now
me
describe
see.
Dustin Rhodes.
For anybody who can't see, I am rubbing my nipples. I don't remember what Gold Dust said. All I remember was like just loving Gold Dust
Oh, yeah,
so
I thought
much
that-
growing up.
that
Like
was
just like because I
hilarious.
like Gold Dust, Mankind, and Undertaker were, and then they added Kane into the mix, and like because that was my wrestling. I was like, those are my favorites. I don't. Shawn Michaels is gay, like, but he's pretty cool. That he
And
does
the first
it.
time you saw Kane, you're probably like, I bet one day that guy's going to be a Republican, the mayor of
Dude,
Knoxville.
I remember when Austin first came out, I didn't like Austin because he just wore his underwear. I was like, I don't like the guys who just wear their underwear. I like the guys that wear cool masks. And
You remember when he was a ringmaster?
no, I didn't watch WCW
I didn't
at
even,
the
no, I
time.
did at the time, but I didn't remember him as the ringmaster.
Well, I put on just because I usually have like something in the background, so I put on YouTube. It was actually they were showing stuff from King of the Ring '97. Or this is like they had him when he got Ted DiBiase fired because he lost a match. I'm like, he was still using $1 Million Dream as his finisher. I'm like, wow, it's early Stone
Yeah.
Cold Steve Austin.
He was the $1 Million champion.
He was.
No, I didn't pay attention to him at all until he started doing his whole Austin
remember-
316
No, I remember
just whooped your ass.
When I started liking Stone Cold was when he added the vest and the knee braces.
Oh, yep.
Because like he was like he just
You
needed
mean
more
when he
shit.
got injured?
Yeah, he just needed more shit to cover up his
Work
fucking
through
man
it.
pain. Yeah, because like that was one of my biggest complaint. Like the way his torso was built, he looked like he had diaper butt, like with his trunks. Like there's some wrestlers who just look like they have diaper butt when they're in their trunks. You know what I mean? And it's just
like The Rock in
yeah.
2022.
Sorry that you're blessed with a gratuitous ass. That's just what happens when your butt's.
I
Built
know.
different.
I know Owen Hart injured his neck, but I forget how he got because he injured both his knees.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
Like Big
Owen,
E's got diaper butt like most a lot of the time. Yeah.
Owen
now
Hart
he-
was one of
and
my
a neck
favorite
injury.
wrestlers.
Yeah. Owen Hart has
A neck injury.
an
as
entire
well.
body injury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Bill fucking Goldberg. God
No,
damn it. No.
Bob.
Yeah. I would
Bret the
still have a
Hitman
brother
Hart
if it
loves
weren't for.
pay-per-view over the edge more than he
Oh
loves
my
Bill
God.
Goldberg.
God damn. Oh.
I just wanted to be sure that was not me that said that.
Bret Hart likes Vince McMahon more than he likes Bill fucking Goldberg. Bill Goldberg is lower than the dirt upon my foot.
Bret Hart likes Chris Benoit more than he likes.
I had
Bill
said, you
fucking
can
Goldberg.
watch a DVD, I think it's WrestleMania 23, and point out, look, that guy's now the president. There's the Secretary of Education. That's the mayor of Knox. Somehow Chris Benoit is not the worst person on that show.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah.
It's
he's
fucking
just like-
history gold mine in that 2 hours.
Yeah, somehow he's like the person. He hasn't even killed the most people out of all of that. So funny.
So I remember. So
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that. It's like did you? Hey, 2 of these guys have body counts, and you'll be surprised which one's higher.
And one of them's Linda McMahon.
I remember.
And she stands up from her coma.
One thing I'm proud of. So I believe
The detonator.
I hated Donald Trump Jr. before anybody else did. Because I remember WrestleMania 5,
Was he the
1989.
snobby little kid?
Seeing him, like, because Trump and whoever his wife was at the time was sitting in the front row with Don Jr. And at one point, it was one of really good matches, and Don Jr. was reading a magazine or something like, "You asshole, why aren't you watching
You're
the
in
match?"
the
So I've
fucking
hated him.
front row. Fuck you.
Was Eddie Guerrero on
his
that
wife
show?
was
No,
Marla
this
Maples.
is wait, which one?
I don't know. The show where the kid was.
No, this was like
No, that was way
1989. That
before
was
Okay.
He was married to Marla Maples.
Furious.
yes.
You should remember that. You're from Naples.
God damn.
Oh, Naples. Yeah, I never put that
If
together.
there's one person I could bring back to life,
Chris Benoit.
it'd be my mom. Second would be
Chris Benoit.
Eddie Guerrero. I would love
Eddie
to see.
was
I would just like
so
the person
good.
like if I could see him like just continue wrestling like and doing
I
what he
loved
you
the
know.
whole thing where like he would hit himself with a chair and then throw
Yeah,
it. Like
there's so many people
It was
who, like,
so
it
funny.
was-
I loved
But-
him before
Yeah.
all that shit. Like Halloween Havoc, I think it was '97 when him and
Oh,
Ray.
so
went
you
at
like
it.
mullet Eddie Guerrero? You like
No,
you like
yeah,
the
like small Eddie.
what
with
were they?
him.
The Radicals? Were they the Radicals?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
that.
No, this is way before that.
Yeah, this is before that.
This is like
But-
when he was like.
Oh,
I think
when he
they
was
were
still
like-
WCW.
Him and Rey Mysterio in WCW during Halloween Havoc. That match is still a fucking 5-star classic.
Oh, the lightweight, like the what was it? The cruiserweight division or
I
whatever.
vaguely
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
Chavo with a hobby horse. I don't really remember what that all. Oh God,
But you-
Pedro or
What was
something?
it?
Kerwin White.
Kerwin White. That
but,
was it.
but that was
Because
good.
his
He was-
catchphrase was, "It ain't right if it's not white."
Yeah, but dude, that's the thing though. Like Eddie
I
Guerrero
thought that was a hilarious gimmick.
he was always
course
like
you
really
did.
good in the ring, but then like I think he needed to go do drugs and like get fucked up for a while and then
And
come
recover.
back as the lie, cheat, steal. Because that was
If
like
he didn't do that,
No,
there
he had
wouldn't
been
have
doing
been the lie,
it way
cheat,
before
steal.
that.
Well, yeah, whatever. But like that was Eddie Guerrero. Like that
Yeah.
was the lie.
That was all of them.
Yeah.
But I do think
yeah,
it's weird,
but
so-
he's the one who got to do it and be the best one.
Is it just me?
And,
Does
you know.
Dominic Mysterio look more like Eddie than
Yeah.
Ray? I'm like
Eddie
oh my
Guerrero
God.
is the only one of them who actually had personality. I think that's there you go. That's
Dude,
what it is.
Hey,
Because they
Dean
all had-
Malenko had so much personality.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
But Dominic is fucking.
My bad.
I love
forgot.
Dom.
Never
I forgot.
heard that
Iconic-
sentence before.
Iconic promo machine, Dean Malenko.
He's like,
Let's pull up the iconic Dean Malenko promo right here. Like
Wait,
we're
am
gonna
I
put it
remembering
up.
wong? Did he do a ladies' man gimmick at some
yeah,
point?
they
Okay.
they
no.
made him
Who was
do
the-
that.
Saturn. God, fucking poor
Moppy.
Saturn, dude. Yeah,
Moppy.
poor Saturn, dude.
Dude, that's
like,
because he beat the shit out of an enhancement talent.
That dude got. Hey, he deserved it.
He dropped Saturn on his head.
Oh
then
right,
Twice.
On a
Yeah.
hip toss.
Twice.
How do you fuck that
Dude,
up?
Saturn
That's literally.
he was fucked. Wasn't he like homeless for a little while? I remember.
Yeah.
Well,
he
this
got
was
fucked up
years
for a
later.
little bit.
He also stopped a fucking rape.
Yep.
And
Yep.
got shot.
I thought he got stabbed in the neck.
No, he got shot.
Shot?
Yeah.
yeah.
Then he got hooked on meth.
And he was stationed at Fort Bragg. He was.
So is-
he was a ranger,
Did Dean
dude. He
Malenko
was a
have the
legend.
I
best
knew he was a
luck of all the
Ranger.
radicals? I guess.
I mean,
No, I think he's got Parkinson's now.
Yeah, he's still trying.
guess
he's
it's
still
still
getting-
Ben
at least
White.
gets
No,
paid
no,
back.
he's on a fucking scooter thing
Oh,
now,
shit.
dude. They said he has like Parkinson's.
Oh wow, I did not know.
Well, at least
So does
like,
Raven.
WWE's paying for at least one of them.
That's-
No, he
So-
still works for AEW.
that's so
I mean, he's
Raven.
training.
Who, Dean
like,
Malenko?
verbal-
Oh, yeah.
Not like physically.
Yeah.
you don't say.
Oh my God, the chair drop off the top rope. Just he caught him with that wheel. Oh my God.
How do you beat him? You just press power.
No, you just
Oh, no.
run uphill.
By the way, Buddy has not moved from this position the
No,
entire
he doesn't.
time. I
That's-
love
He does
this.
that.
This is what he does during the podcast.
Damn, I just love it. I'm just thinking about Eddie Guerrero.
Just be
matches.
careful.
Well, see,
he farts.
hot take.
I
think Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit were secretly gay
Probably.
with
I mean,
each other.
What's the
if
secret?
anything, I think Chris Benoit was really gay for Eddie.
Yeah, because you see the
He
way
cried
he cried
hard.
so
Yeah.
hard.
to be
but
fair, he had the mentality of
He
like
didn't
a
even
fucking
cry that hard when he
12-year-old.
killed
Yeah.
his wife and his kid.
yeah, but I think like I remember Eddie Guerrero, like just him he single-handedly got me back into wrestling during like his era on SmackDown.
He was
like,
fucking
that's when I started
great.
watching it.
Well,
again.
You give him a
Like,
gimmick, he will run with it, even if it's
Yeah.
a shit one.
Because I don't think I'll ever be talking about Chris Benoit on a podcast again. Remember watching the Raw, the tribute, and you could like during the last half hour, all of a sudden they were like, it's a tribute to the Benoit family. Like it's like they found out.
Yeah.
You could tell when they found out. I'm like, oh, this is so weird.
Here's another thing too, because this also ties into Bret Hart. watching Malcolm in the Middle, and like in the intro to that.
Oh yeah, that's Chris
They
Benoit and
have,
Bret Hart.
yeah, it's Bret Hart putting Chris Benoit in the sharpshooter. So
the
and
fuck
like
outta
yeah,
here, really?
yeah, that's in the
I didn't
intro.
know
The
that.
original show, yeah.
Yeah.
But if
It's
you think
still
about like
on there, it's like he's on Disney right now. You can go
Before that
see
happened-
Chris Benoit getting put in a sharpshooter by the
of course,
master of
Kevin
execution.
Sullivan, the man who
Yeah.
booked his own divorce. That
Yeah.
thing that's just
Yeah, but the
that's a
fact
whole
that
podcast in itself, right
the
there.
excellence of execution is putting a murderer into a sharpshooter onto a show,
Ooh.
and onto a show where the
kids.
dad later goes on and becomes a drug kingpin. It's amazing, you know. 'cause,
Dude, this is a brand new conspiracy theory. I like that.
Dude,
Never
yeah.
heard anybody say it before.
But no, well, no, I always love. Have y'all ever heard the Howl is from Malcolm in the Middle?
I have heard
is
that,
Walt,
but like,
yeah.
I like.
That's one of my favorite like just non-canon TV show things ever. It's like, yeah, I can see, or he other way around. Like he goes from doing the drug kingpin thing to
Oh, yeah,
because
Hal
Hal
is
looks
his-
super old already. Like
True.
Bryan Cranston's always just looked like a really
I mean,
old
but
man.
it couldn't be the other way around because he wouldn't have had time to have a retarded kid in
Yeah.
between that was like a teenager.
Well, I mean, like we've
good
already
news
seen that
is-
he's got a bunch of retarded kids. So like,
The good news is that Bret Hart loves those retarded kids way more
yeah,
than he
I love
loves
those
Bill
retarded
Goldberg.
boys way more than I love
That
Bill fucking Goldberg.
piece of shit, Bill
This
Goldberg.
piece of trash, Bill Goldberg. He doesn't even know how to do a proper wrestling match. He couldn't wrestle a.
He doesn't know the difference between a wristwatch and a wrist walk.
Okay, Gorilla.
He's tougher than a $2
he doesn't know the
steak.
difference between a wristwatch and getting fisted.
That's one thing I do know is that Bill fucking Goldberg likes to get fisted.
The only
Bill Goldberg, please come out to this podcast and defend these
and
accusations.
get fisted.
They call this
Jew
move the
faggot.
jackhammer because he's a jackass.
Fuck you, I heard that one.
You know, speaking
gonna censor
speaking
that
of
one.
wristwatches, I'm actually learning how to make them because I heard girls like guys who make TikToks.
Get the
All
fuck
right,
out.
so
All
this
right,
has been
and this
another
is it.
episode of
Been a
Zach and
fucking
JP's
exciting-
Burnt Out Hygiene.
I had to get it back to terrible comedy.
No, yeah. But you got anything coming up that you want to plug? Because we are at our hour.
Alex, I know there's
After this, it gets hard to edit.
in August there's 2 Gouge shows in Raleigh. I believe one is at the Fairgrounds and one is at I cannot remember the name of the bar because it changed names. But if you check Gouge Wrestling on any social media,
Gouge wrestling.
You said it's called gout wrestling.
Gouge.
Oh.
Stands
That's a whole other promotion.
Ow.
and Giant
Ow.
Robot Fight Club every Sunday in
July.
Every Sunday in July at Meddlesome in Durham.
Okay.
I host trivia Monday nights at Ponysaurus in Raleigh. I do dog sitting, funny bone pet sitting, and ladies, I'm single.
Just
That's
him
how
and
you do
Ben.
plugs. Like these. Like, hey, cool. You actually had stuff to plug. Like even if it's not like just come on and plug your shit if you come on the show. Like
Yep.
it's cool.
The only thing I got to plug is at Patty's, July 2nd. There is a double feature takeover.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's
Yeah.
going to be Zach and JP's double feature at
Yeah.
Patty's.
We're both doing 15. I'm probably just gonna do 15 minutes, but
I think we're both just going to, because
Yeah.
we'll get into that.
I want to
obviously.
make it out to Patty's. I haven't made it out there yet.
You should.
fun.
Literally 2 minutes down the road from here.
Yeah, but it's still an hour from Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're here, it's only 2 minutes down the road.
Okay.
And it's closed right now. So
Yeah.
As far as I know, I just been invited to sleep on the couch with all the dogs.
Hey,
Yep.
whatever. Buddy won't say no.
This has been another exciting episode of Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks. Goodbye.
have a
Bye. Have a wonderful time. And fuck you, Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.